Cinema shadows. No good film is without foreshadowing. Foreshadowing, a warning or an indication of a future event. We are going to start this off with the Harry Potter franchise. In Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, there is a prophecy that is said. In the prophecy, it says that one can only live while the other does not, meaning Harry can't live if Voldemort is living, and vice versa. It also states that one must kill the other and only they can, so only Harry can kill Voldemort and vice versa. This foreshadowing is important in the film because now Harry knows only he can kill him, and he can't let one of his friends be decoy because Voldemort would know. Now let's go from half-blood princes to half-blood demigods. How about we dive into Percy Jackson? In Percy Jackson, the Sea of Monsters, a prophecy was said. A half-blood of the eldest gods shall reach 16 against all odds, and see the world in endless sleep. The hero's soul cursed blade shall reap. A single choice shall end his days, Olympus to preserve or raise. Basically, Percy would either destroy or save Olympus. This foreshadowing is important to the story because it drives Percy to do all the quests he goes on in the movie, so he can be the hero, not the destroyer of Olympus. Without this foreshadowing, there wouldn't be an internal struggle within the character. Now let's go from the monsters in the sea to the monsters on the land. Let's jump over to Jurassic World. In Jurassic World, there's a part where Owen is training the raptors and someone asked him who the Alpha of the Pact was. Owen points himself a human and says he is the Alpha of the Pact. Now, normally animals have their own species as the Alpha in their pact. This foreshadowing is a great addition to the film because it adds suspense and curiosity to the viewer. From big scary teeth to small pointy teeth, let's sink our teeth into the Twilight series. In Twilight, there's a part when Edward Cullen walks to the door and Bella sees him for the first time. Jessica and Angela start talking about how hot he is and how no one ever gets to date him. Edward then smiles as if he heard them talking from a distance. This foreshadowing is great in this film because it adds humor to it if you watch it again, and it helps the viewer put the puzzle of the film together. How about we go from imaginary creatures to imaginary stories? Let's switch to bedtime stories. In bedtime stories, there's an Uncle Skeeter who tells his niece and nephew stories every night before they go to bed. The children help out by telling him what should be put in the story to make it more exciting. The first story involves bubblegum raining down from the sky. Later on in the movie, it starts to rain bubblegum. This use of foreshadowing is great for this movie because it lets the viewer build up their own suspense and curiosity later on in the film. Hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.